All right. 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 rock, respect. 13 love to the Most High's Elohim, universal creators. 13 love to Big Alma Mama, Sirius Sun Sea, and dark waters. 13 love to that nigga serpent eyes of wisdom, that water bearer, that the netters and netteroos, niggas and the guineas. Oh my goodness. That Amaru, that son of Amma. And if you're going to be an Amaru, which you are Amma, which you are the mama, you're going to have that kind of loving spirit, but you're going to have that kind of, disciplined spirit like a lioness or a cat or any kind of mother animals that teach their young right from wrong. So like they say in the good book, I'm going to have to do this in different things for everybody too, because I want to do about power, but I got to just go through like scripture for a minute, because people start at Genesis, but I mean, those with eyes to see will see. You just look at the words, or Genesis, it's Bereshit in Hebrew, but genes of Isis, which Isis is a set. So the genes go back to ancient Kemet, because Isis come out of Kemet, right? Before she was all set before she became Isis. Mm-hmm. And especially before the ones over there in France put that Eiffel Tower up, which is nothing but an ISIS tower up, and then try to claim to be the city of love. But love is the Moors, which the Moors was there first. Amor, which is love. And ISIS, and I said, Mama had love for her children that was right with light, which is Mayat, the seven principles. You see, yeah. Mary, our beloved. But France is full of crap. So that's why they made the movie 48 Hours with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker and all this kind of stuff. And the Frenchie. How you going to claim French fries? Which ain't nothing but the potato or French toast. See how the French put their name on stuff? Yeah. And then they wear the little, they call it airborne hats in the military, the little hats on their head. But they ain't nothing but a small, small face. But the French started a lot of the same stuff, sex stuff. Follow the Greek because they're scared of the Germans and Nazis and all that kind of stuff. They build trees for Hitler soldiers. A lot of people know how powerful France is because they play both sides of everything. I mean, they were the first ones. They was worse than the so-called Christians when taking baths. But on top of the Moors and steal everything like they good. Oh, we, all this bull crap, just having sex with any goddamn thing. Like it's some beautiful place or whatever. That was all Moorish land. With pyramids stuff, good land, all that kind of stuff. But they took all this stuff, and then that's when they get the perfume, dealing with the alchemists of the Moors and stuff like that. And instead of taking bath, they sprayed on the perfume on everything. Oh, we. And then people think they the leaders of the world in fashion. Fashion is something that came out of ancient Kemet, which is Moors, the pyramid builders. Mm-hmm. So fashion is how you dress something up. You build something, make it up right. See, that's what the Eiffel Tower is up like there, but there ain't no real pyramid around it, but it's like a pyramid, 4 corners, but it's just empty. A tall, empty, rusty, nasty crap. And everybody think, oh, that's a beautiful city, and da-da-da. It's a beautiful shitty. It's a thief, a copy and paste specialist, a devil, because there's no good coming out of that. It's just evil. And then the fashion artists, all these people that's fun boys and fun girls, like look, the ladies look like men. The catwalk people. Catwalk comes out of ancient Kemet, the cat. Mm-hmm. And you're walking upright, which is a true Moor. So people think, oh, France is the origin of some love. French kissing, get the fuck out of here. The Moors did that kissing. Stop. The Moors did the kissing. The tongue dealing with the serpent coming out the mouth, connecting each other, one soul to the next soul, the male to the female, the energy coming together. That comes out of ancient Kemet. So they're not the origin of nothing But they can claim to be the origin, but you got to go to the true origin, which is the true Moor. See, because they try to act like they're organic or something natural. Natural is fake. His attitude's in that bull crap. Yes, I got some so-called French cousins over there and da-da-da, but the truth hurts. The truth is real. France is nasty and evil. You got to look at the history of that place. So you know it's about to come there too. No, they want to be so-called heads of states and stuff, went against Haiti, going to beat their ass first. So you got to look at Haiti and the history of that and say, oh, wait a second. Wow, they went up against Haiti. They did some terrible stuff in Africa. And everybody think, oh, that's the city of love. You got life effed up. That's some wicked crap goes on there. But I ain't on France or whatever, da-da-da. But I had to just do this for this little video thing right here. Because ISIS, the true first origin of ISIS, the true place was in so-called America. And they call it the Grand Canyons, which Grand Canyons deal with Canaanites, but Canaanites deal with Phoenicians and still dealing with the Moors. And that's why you got to, why that's the only area in the middle of America that's off limits to everybody. And they found so-called Isis temple there, Osiris temple there, Asar and Aset. They found these 3 big temples there. And then they go, oh, so the redhead giants in there and all this stuff, and these tunnels and under America goes all the way back to Kemet. Them tunnels go all the way back to the inner earth all over the world. In the Grand, now Grand comes before like a grandmama, right?
Yes.
So Africa, so-called Africa, they call it motherland. But in America, you got a lot of grand stuff here, which is like a grandmother before the mother. But see, they was all the same before the Great Divide, because you could put the whole world together like a puzzle. But we ain't got to go back that far, because these just different generations going on and stuff. People just gathering information, digging up stuff. How you know somebody's fake and real? A true person, original, don't go dig up artifacts, because the art is the facts that's in stone on the walls, left by the ancestral beings. You don't go desecrate their graves and dig up the old bones, because they went back to the earth as fertilizer for life to continue eternally. Boy, we got some evil people out here who want to make people be like them, which is going straight down to so-called hell, which is Hades, but they can't even get in that. It's just going down to where they ain't going to come back up from. That's the so-called 6 that have been going up in that spiral of 9, when it came forth, and the 9 back to 0 point is going back to where you come from, which is the womb, 9 months of birth. You know, you get back to 0 point. And the sun is the 9 and the 13. That's 2 suns coming right there. And everything goes back to a male and a female. So in the beginning, the Most High created us. I'm using myself as, us. So then you look at us, you look at the U.S., where there's no just Jew us, over here in this area, where there's no Jew us, it's just the ice, the cold-hearted devils, justice over this way, because they know a lot of the original stuff is over here in paradise. And that's why they come today, like they go in at the so-called Trump, which is 9/13/2, the horns is blowing, trying to start a civil war because they know it's over and China's supposed to take over. But if it don't go right, so them 2 big kings from the north and the south, that's China and the rest supposed to come to get rid of this crap, because this is not America and this is not the paradise, and this don't supposed to go on no more. So them great walls supposed to be knocked down. But everybody think they got a Wailing Wall over there in so-called Israel. Now the wall is the Wall Street. That has failed already, but they keep putting it back together. Ain't no wall gonna last when all this stuff is over. But they look for the other so-called Christ to come or whatever. But the Most High created man in the image. And so he's in our image and likeness. I mean, he's like the Most High, so-called God. So, I mean, if he knows good and evil, he'll do good. He won't do evil because the evil is the so-called devil. So man had the spirit of the Most High in them, and they can choose to be good or bad. So like we go anywhere, like today, I said the whole place was all heathens inside Publix. Everybody was heathens, Gentiles. But when they saw us, they all stopped, like they get their first breath of life, right?
Yeah.
And then everywhere we go, people stop talking, they go, but like they have an orgasm, get their breath of life, right?
Yes.
When we walk through Ybor City and they shooting people down Ybor City and everywhere we walk through, people don't do nothing. They stop drinking, smoking their cigarettes, smoking their weed, doing their drugs, stop their hustling, hide everything. We walk by, oh, how you doing, sir? How you doing, man? Y'all beautiful. Don't they do that?
Yes.
Don't they all get like scared
Mm-hmm.
when they see us in white together?
Yes.
That y'all, Shem, Mama Kim, and Aliyah, and all white together. That old man, and y'all dressing alike or whatever. Someone, baby, they all like they get their first breath again, don't they?
Yes.
And here's the reason why. Because with the time, every human being on the planet, so-called black and white, so-called religion or Christian, Islam, whatever, they all started as a child from a mother and a father, so the spirit of the Most High was inside of them. But only how they become divine and a true man, human man, that's a divine essence, if they choose the right path, good from evil. And to do that, you will go back to the true origin. So you start walking like that Christ, which comes out of caress and Kemet. You start putting them back on that ancient white, that Egyptian, so-called Egyptian cotton. You have love for your brothers and sisters, and you want to uplift each one on the planet. And you'll love every child that comes because you know that's a rising sun that's going to come down and rise back up. And the sun is a male or female. So we got sea stars. And what's the other name? Sea what?
Sea suns.
Sea suns. But when they're younger, we call them young stars. Because the stars become the suns or the suns become the stars. Now, it's an old man that came on YouTube. You know, I want to meet that dude. You know, we want to invest in my things or whatever. I think they call him the 13th son. You know, he got that D in front of his name, that duh. Which that D ain't nothing but a TH, duh. And you know, that duh goes back to the ethics of everything, which is the culture, which is the heritage. You know, that TH and everything, duh. And every time somebody saw the book on in the beginning. So in the beginning, you got the being, the Bereshit, and the jinns, which is the angels and stuff like that, which is fire. So got the fire and the water comes together. But see, everybody out here fighting with the Islam. Islam just peace within. But if you got peace within, then you'll know good from evil. You ain't gonna go try to start worrying everybody jihad. You ain't gonna hate your mama and make them walk behind you and all this BS like these so-called Islamic people do over so-called Middle East. The middle is inside the middle of the brain. And you'll know the Most High. They can put on that white, but they give them oil and act like they're trying to be like so-called European, but Europe is the ones going to get you roped off. Because when you rope was also more. So the more is the whole planet. They let you call yourself transgender, trans whatever, man, all these crazy names out here. Oh, you could be a Puerto Rican, or you could be a Scotland, Irish, German. You could be all these different kinds of. You could be so-called black, so-called white, so-called Filipino, so-called this, so-called that. All of them are brands of the devil. But in all these countries, they hear that they leaders, when they start coming into it, Chavez and Venezuela said, you are Moors. Castro in Cuba, you are Moors. Hussein in Iraq, Moors. Gaddafi in Libya, Moors. I call him Deuteronomy, but how you say his name in the Philippines?
Duarte.
But I like Deuteronomy because they go back to the beginning. He said, you are Moors, Moros. So all over the planet, the countries that so-called USA hating, all these people, this and that, they went back to the original names in the how many years in the 90s? After 99, they started saying you're Moors. Moros, Morenos, Moriscos. Latin goes back to Greek and Rome. That's that trickery. Spain, that's who took the Moors and kicked them out. Spain, and so that Spanish, that ish is the same as the Jewish. You're not following the ways of the Moors, the right ways. You want to be like the so-called European and think you're better than the so-called Moors. And then you got these people so-called like Hebrews. These tribes of Israel, all the black Spanish, all this bullshit. Think life effed up. Ain't no such thing as color. Look at all that so-called color, and people think they dark skin and light skin and all that crap. You following the color laws, that 14th Amendment bull crap of emancipation, would just mean changing from one so-called bondage to another. The true way is the right way, which is the true origin, which is the more, which is the pyramids that's everlasting, that's on every continent. So you will be a pyramid, which is a representative of the physical, and the spirit is invisible that you can't see. So you got the visible and the invisible. That's the pyramid, which is inside your brain. In the mid-air of your brain, you got 3 pyramids. And I was the first one coming to tell these people that. The pyramid is the fire, which is the pyro. Your brain is nothing but a seed, which is the soil. Just like every seed that you plant in the ground, all the veins go down into the ground, the roots through your whole body from that big seed in your brain. And the first thing to start any being on the planet is called a black dot. And that dot will grow into a brain, which is called the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, all these crap like that. And all these veins go out through the brain on the left side and right side, left brain, right brain, positive, negative. Wow. So that's how you know you have a soul. Is it calcified? Is that a brain that's not going to grow? It gets real hard. So it's not fertilized. It can't grow nothing. But if it's fertilized, a good brain, it'll create stuff in the image and likeness of the Most High. You will do good on the planet. You'll put back on that white. You won't be scared to be set apart from all the other people out here on the planet and they doing right. Because they got fake money, making all these buildings and all, this is my land and all this stuff. Got people working for you like that. That's the devil. You of evil. You won't even say the Most High. Universal creators, Elohim, Moors, nature. You's against nature. You put this Greek bullshit which on people which is backwards. And Roman bullshit, Romans and Rings, two twins sucking from an animal. And you turn everybody into animals. You turn the Moors into animals. When that's black lamb, Mary had a little lamb. That little lamb was a dark lamb, which in Germany, so-called black, was Schwarz. And then Schwarz, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Schwarz, that dark nigger. Schwarz, that super nigger, that Superman. Schwarzenegger, the big muscle man, and Terminator. He's looking for John O'Connor or whatever his name was. And that was telling you the truth about the future. And he had a Nazi accent, but y'all hate the Nazis. Because so you call Nazis not the original Nazis, because the Nazis are the Nasir, the seers, and the ones who know the truth, and Hitler knew the truth. But they swatched that dark swastika, whatever you want to try to call it, the wheels of life, Ezekiel, they turned it backwards to go to left, face left, so to go right. There's only one way you can go, is the right way, which is the 90-degree path. So the pyramid got 90 degrees all around it, them corners. So it's 360 degrees physical. And then when you become that spiritual right one, when you put that white turban on and the white garments on, and you humble yourself, you got a crown on top, then you get a 360 of spiritual, which is also 72 names of Allah or God, the Most High. So 360 plus 360 is 72. But 7 plus 2 is 9. So you'll be the son of the Most High. So you'll wise up to rise up. So you'll be like that 9 son and that 13 son. So you'll all become 913. Which end of the old body to the new body, a new body. So you see everything annual. You start having anniversaries. You get back into the ancient, back into the Angola. Because Angola, that's where they get the angels from. Where the Bantu and everything is so-called African and all this stuff. So the English, that's why I said English is the last language on the planet, but it's also the first language because the Ing is the Anglo. That comes from the ancient Bantu, Pygmies, whatever, da. Them ancient ones, them small ones, like Pygmies or whatever, was small. And some grew big before they expanded out around the planet. They planted their feet. They played in nature. They ain't need jobs. They ain't need to go build buildings and all this bull crap. They lived in nature. The Most High took care of them just like every other animal on the planet. So they came out of the animal cells into growing to be mans and gods. They know they didn't die. Ain't no such thing. But not those who get away from the Most High, free themselves from Mama, from free Masons, Freemasons. They lose their souls. So they need computers and AIs out here. Robots and stuff, and trick everybody like, oh, this nice. We got this, like we got the new loaner car. It's just so nice. All this computer bullshit inside it. I don't even know how to charge the phone up. Oh, but it's got turbo, AMG, all this bull crap. See, that's a physical stuff, and people love. Everybody see, like, oh, that's a bad, nice car. That's a foolish car. Because the true car is the body, which is the container. So the container is the body, which is darkness, because you can't see inside the body, can you?
No.
So you don't know. People call it, you so-called white, so-called black. But everybody inside is melanin inside. You got to have melanin to be on the planet, which is darkness. So everybody got darkness inside of them. So everybody got the ark inside of them. The covenant is already inside of them, written inside their heart, inside their blood. They got to change their blood to become a true more. Everybody come through the waters. I don't care who you think you is, Christian, Buddhist, look. You got to come back to Mama, 0 point, the water. So the darkness inside of you, which everybody got darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that darkness, that's when you bring the light and darkness together. The light will start shining out of you, and that's when the aura comes around your head like a fucking rainbow. I only see one man on the goddamn planet on the live videos that change colors. They call him the 13th Son on YouTube. They take his views down and stuff. I hated that dude the first time I saw him. Because he's a mean motherfucker, but he means well. He said he ain't better than nobody. But he's agreeable. He went around the world, he did everything, da. But a lot of people don't want to be like that. They talk David killed Goliath and all this other kind of stuff like that. They don't want to go back and see what David was singing to the Most High in Psalms 23. The Most High restored my soul. Restores reparations, repairing what they destroyed. Reparations, repairing, restoring something that was old that you thought was gold. Like people get their grandparents on that they was a male and female together. They sell the hoes just try to get that little money. But a true soul, see where your granny them was, your parents was, you want to get them hoes and start claiming everything wherever your ancestor was at. By any means necessary. And you're going to guard that soul because that's a gift from the Most High. And every time they see the child, everybody wants to see the child. Oh, I want to see the child. And the children be crying when they see the old, ugly goddamn asses. See, we got to get back to that 913, which is 0 point, which is that energy, that EN or NRGY, how they say it or whatever, or the EN, the IN or whatever. You know, we got to get back. They're like the cat beings. And everybody, they don't like cats, but they like dogs, and dogs back was gods, right? Mm-hmm. And Greek and Rome love the dog. Dogs their best friends, so they put the dog as God because that's who they saw from the dogs. And they got statues in the Greek and Roman museums book. Greek and Rome, that's the same bullshit. But some areas, they love the cats, like in Italy. They love the cats, and they protect the cats, like in Turkey too, and some other place, they love the cats because they know the cats represents the ancient Kemet. And the cat is also psych, which is the mind. So you got Kim and Cat. So the psychics, and then say psychics can see the future, whatever. You can't see the future if you don't know the past. So you can't be a psychic. And then they got these psychology people, because psychology is what? Logo, which is like to know. And the psychology out here today, they can make laws and change people, behavior, and everybody gay and this, that. And that's the Travis Star Institute over there in Europe with a bull crap, da-da-da-da-da-da. And people think, oh, I got a psychology degree, I got a PhD, I got this, that. No, you're a goddamn devil. You ain't got no freaking children, but you got money from the devil. These so-called colleges or collective of nonsense bull crap, and you make laws saying, oh, these people, children can change their sex, drag queens can read children, da-da-da. And y'all hate Trump because he told the truth, but you love a goddamn so-called democracy. Ain't no such thing as a democracy. That's just the devil. Or we hate communism. Or evil. Wait a second. Commune is communion, which is everything the same together. Oh, these socialists. Social is talking amongst each other together. What you do on social media, but media supposed to be in the mind. You ain't coming from your mind. You in this other bull crap on social media want likes. You want somebody to like your ass. Everybody wants somebody to like their ass. But you don't even like your goddamn self because you try to be like somebody else instead of be like a child of the Most High and be pure and innocent. 9-13, 13 love. So these psychology people are making laws out here today. And when somebody come tell the truth, oh, they crazy, lock him up. He's a cult leader. Cult means a culture. So you cultivate your culture. The devil has took away your cultures. Everybody has been lied to. I don't care what you claim to be. If you claim to be a Christian, then you're going back into bondage. Because Christ is correct, come out of ancient Kemet, but ancient Kemet was good where the spirit rested at. And ancient Kemet, the caress. And myrrh was the love of the Most High. So you got the myrrh, ka, re, the re dealing with the sun and the energy. So the spirit of the Most High had love and it rested. You ain't getting no rest out here. You're getting arrested. And today they're going to try to talk, lock it up, Trump. We're going to arrest Trump. And then the ones who are going after him is so-called black people. That's in so-called law under Biden. Putting their own people back in bondage. But there's no ancient word. There's no word in ancient times called black. No such thing. There's darkness. Anybody call themselves black is a devil. Africa means divided. White, using European language or English language, but white was like the cotton, which was soft. Soft was something that's like a baby. Baby bottom soft. Oh, this is pure cotton, but we can change the colors of it because this cotton is so white that you're using the language like that. And the pyramids had a white glaze on da-da-da-da-da-da. Something that was pure and clean, like the white clothes we wear. Ain't no human being out here so-called white. Them some dirty motherfuckers. See, my cousins, they put in the white, they Moors. We don't deal with colors, because we deal with colors, you went on the other different colors, blue jeans and all sports uniforms, you under the color of law, which is Jim Crow bull crap. You ain't got no race. You ain't got no God, because you following gods you don't know. Out of Europe and wherever else. Because they got all the so-called God concept out of ancient Kemet. Kim is darkness, the ark, the waters flowing, the Niles, the Mississippi rivers, Egyptian cotton. That's why Mississippi and everything is nothing but Kemet. You won't hate nobody for the color of their skin. Mm-mm. You will hate it for being lawless and evil. Because the Most High hated evil. Because they drew blood from their brother. Cain killed Abel. Oh, you don't see that yet? Then you got these business out here like you rich and everything. Oh, we got all this money and stuff like here, but you live in a big-ass house with no children. So you got to adopt people's children or go kill people's children, be a serial killer. Because you can't be a serial healer. So you're against everything. You don't want to follow Noble Drew Ali, walk like Noble Drew Ali, but Noble Drew Ali called all so-called religions and their prophets. Because Noble goes back to the Valley of Nobles in ancient Kemet.
Okay, go. Yes, go ahead.
TLC Cuzzles. Cuzzles is Cosmos. I told you I ain't better than you. I am you, you are me once you rise up. On how you rise up is you wise up. Because every child come out the womb. Now the ones laying down in the hospital, y'all got a lot of work to do because they got to put you on a flat line. Got the mama laying down on her back. That's the trickery to keep between parallel worlds. But if the mama was squatting there and the baby come out that way into water and getting caught in the hands, that's the hands of God bringing up new life, which is the rising sun. Because that sun going to rise back up. See, ain't too many of y'all was born that way. Y'all was born on y'all backs, coming out the woman that way. Now, don't start hating yourself or whatever, but I'm just saying, you got to rise back up. That's what every child try to stand on their feet, to stand back up straight. What they call it, perpendicular or whatever. But some come out longitude and latitude, whatever, right? One is up, one is down, which is a cross, right? But that's two L's. And the devil trick everybody. Oh, the devil, the Satan, the devil is Satan is just somebody's adversary. So you get all the advertisement. So they trick you with all that bull crap like that, enticing you with everything. So they your adversary because they hate you. You ain't get back to the area, Mary or whatever. They give you all this advertising to be like something you not. And you see another stuff on the media, the TV and everything, you want all that bull crap. But it ain't leading you back to the Creator, the Most High. Universal Creator. You talk about Jesus. Jesus dealing with justice. Ain't no J's in the ancient language. And Jesus hated the bankers, the Roman bull crap. And he hated the sports. Using y'all word, Jesus. Sports. All the crap he did, his people. The ones supposed to be like his people. Them lions, them leaders, them humble ones, them peacemakers. That's the true so-called Islam, Muslim, the Mu. A little bit of cow, the ancient one, because the cow got four stomachs, dealing with the four continents or whatever, not four continents, but the four corners of the world. The four stomachs. Yeah. Or secretaries. But once they take your culture away, they took your water away. Because culture to man is like the water to the fish. Now we got salt water and fresh water. Mm-hmm. Water and land, like 70-30 or whatever, They say you can't drink the salt water and stuff, but the salt water, we got all kind of fish, small and big, don't they? That's why they don't go to, they can go in all the parts of the salt water, can they? And the most I say be the salt of the earth, just like the grains of the sands, right? So the waters of the salt water is just like the universe. Now, the fresh water, it gets stagnant and stale, and them fish all look the same, and they're ugly-looking things, like tilapia and all the other bull crap in the ponds and lakes where the mosquitoes dwell and the alligators at. That's the fresh water. They say you can drink salt water and stuff, but the salt water cleans you out. You go to the beach or whatever, drink some salt water. Oh, this will spread salt. It'll clean you out, make you want to throw up. To get the acid and all the sugars out your body. That salt water, what you need in your body. Your tears cried is salt. I ain't gonna get into the other stuff down there. It's salty like or whatever. They hate the salt because the salt is the salt of the earth. And you're supposed to be the salt of the earth. But they poison the salt water with oil, mixing it up. So you take a saltwater fish and you put it in the fresh water, it ain't gonna do it right. It's gonna try to act like a fresh water if it do survive from that shock. But there ain't no more life after that. So you look at these people, all they got their hair hanging down, wearing all the clothes of the so-called European and France people and all this bullcrap. They got dying under this, killing them all with cancer and everything, trying to be like it, trying to get money to be in the system and still not accept it with no life, trying to get some riches real fast, but rich is inside. Rich is the dark stuff inside of you. The soil that's inside of you that you can't see. You can't see what you're planting inside the dirt. It's dark. And if it grows, you'll have a light come around you. You'll be humble. You'll put on white clothes. You ain't going to worry about what the world's saying. You're going to be set apart. Oh, they're inside a cult. Yeah, if they got the true master teacher or rabbi, he's a cultural leader. But he's walked with the Most High. You walks with him. You're not following him. You don't do nothing stupid because you know that's a man sitting in flesh. But God came in flesh because you got the spirit of the Most High inside of you, which is supposed to know good from evil. You don't start hating on that God that walks amongst you or that angel walks amongst you. But these people out here claim to be gods and prophets. They got to make profit. And they false prophets because the true or just being original, being a white. Ain't nobody in ancient town when they got them suit and tie or got their heads uncovered trying to teach people. Men without no hair on their goddamn face. Women showing they got them titties. Every goddamn person out here preaching now got some tattoos on their goddamn body. You don't supposed to hurt your body because that ain't your body. That body goes back into the earth. So how you going to be a leader and a teacher? How you going to vote for somebody to lead you? Most High puts people in place to give messages. Now, I ain't saying I'm nobody. I ain't nobody. But I am somebody because his body ain't shit. You look at his body and you start hating on his body and you don't know what the soul inside his body is. And I still ain't saying I'm still ain't nobody, though. But they have despiritualized you. They have dehumanized you. They have destroyed you, destruction, took away your culture. You don't have no culture no more because you're scared of the culture. Coast, and you ain't got no leader because they give you fake leaders with 501c3s and put a suit and tie on their asses and try to talk about so-called white man like the Islam people, the Nation Islam people, or the so-called fake Jewish people. They anti-Semitic. Semitic comes from Shem. Shem is Semitic, dealing with the brothers, right? Mm-hmm. Kim, Shem, or you call Ham, Shem, whatever, right? Them brothers, 3 brothers. Right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's what you're saying, right? So who are these Semitic claim to be Semitic? Because Sem is something that's false, like a SIM card inside a phone. The same ones who created the money. Same ones who use the trickery instead of just trying to collect all the money but don't do nothing for nobody. Steal your sons, kill off that one, like Clyde, what's his name I saw today, that Sony dude. To kill Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and married to Mariah Carey, that dude there, Puff Daddy Lover, Clyde Davis, or whatever his name is, that so-called executive, and then the other one, some Cohen dude up there running some kind of other, the music stuff. How do you people running all the music stuff but can't create no music? The Most High Children is creators who create music. So they created the rap, they created the R&B, they created the jazz, they created the rock and roll, they created the folk songs. They created the folklore. They created the gospel, which is the good spells of the Most High. They created the Hebrew language. They created the Psalm. They created Phoenician, the Phononics. They created all this stuff. And you're trying to say, they got this and that, You steal everything the creator, the truth of the creator created. You don't want to be like the creators, the creation of the creator. You want to be different than the creator and try to control the creator. But you try to control the Most High, and he just let you do what you want to do until he gets mad. Then when he get mad, you will say, them savages. You dang right some of these savages, because that's the salvation of the Creator. And the ones out there, they're just the demons that was left. The demons are nothing but angels. You got good angels, got bad angels. So you see these little young people in Chicago killing people. They supposed to do that. They supposed to do that because they sheepdogs. They kill their elders because you took that dog from his mama and got rid of his papa. And then you put him around on nothing but sheep, and he's a sheepdog. He just think he's a sheep. See, that goes back to the lamb again. They call it the black sheep. You hate that black sheep. But Mary had that little lamb. You wanted to be all light. Come on, stop this nonsense crap. The truth hurts. Ain't got nothing to do with no so-called racism bull crap, because racism is something that comes from depression, which is mental illness. Mental is the mind, the ment of ill. The ill is something that's sick. Because you ain't got spiritness, so you got illness. Because you're being despiritualized. You don't have no nation. You want to be part of a USA, that's not a nation. That's the last thing on the goddamn planet. Every state is a country. Florida is a country, not a state. You in that state of mind, but they're trying to control you in. Stop this nonsense. You're fighting amongst each other, hating stuff about the way you look and colors, and trying to be like these fake people on TV. Get an Oscar award, which is Qatar, standing up straight. To be righteous, you'll be 913. You won't worry about nobody still about you. You won't worry about what they say about that one that comes amongst you, because you'll be just like that one that comes amongst you. But you're waiting for something fake to come out and say, oh, Jesus gonna come back. No, you're gonna get tricked. Just like getting tricked with all this Paul out here. This Paulism bull crap. I piss on Paul. Anybody who love Paul, I piss on him. Because that's a Pharisee. That's the Wall Street. That's the hedge for us. That's all that stuff. Ain't no culture behind that crap. The walls already fell down and getting destroyed, but ain't the wall gonna be left standing in a second. You gonna see. Y'all see like Wall Street, they keep giving this Wall Street back life again. So you know the devil is out here for real. Oh, y'all thought the devil was something else was going to come from underground. Nah, the devil walks among you just like Elohim walks amongst you. But you don't know who is who out here. Because Elohim speaks like I'm speaking. Non-stop. Because you can't stop the spirit. The spirit will change up. That's divine energy, balance. That's the knowing and the unknowing. That's the invisible and the visible. That's balance. That's that heat. That's that calmness. That's that water. That's that raging water. That's that wake. Ain't no woke. Be a new babies. The wise, the rising sons. The ancestral Moors. The true Moors. Moors means love. Moors mean water. Moors mean life. Moors mean more than anything on the goddamn planet. Moors mean more than the spiritual animals out here, them beasts in the field. They smart beasts in the field, but they beasts. They do stuff beastly. They done got away from following the Most High, the magnetic connection. Because somebody taught them wrong, and they don't want to be right. That's why it's your boy. Yes, I said the boy, your boy. Because the boy is that buoy on the ship. Finna grab all that boy booty. Riches. Rabbi. 9 son. The Rabbi Apostle. 9 son. Amaru Bey. That Ptolemy. That nigga serpent eyes of wisdom. The water bringer. The water bearer. The life bringer. The one that loves you more than you love your goddamn self. I hate to do it like that, but I just had to do it because they Tuesday and all this stuff. I had to listen to radio today because I'm not a regular thing. I like, hey, I don't want to crap about some Trump and stuff. It's March Madness, the basketball. Basketball, these colleges are dealing with wrong bullshit. The biggest ritual started in March. March is supposed to be the spring of the life. They got basketball competing against each other, so you compete against each other in a collage of the devil. And they call it March Madness. Madness is where you're getting dammed up. So that's why it's cold down here in the spring in Florida. That's why they shutting down Miami Beach, because they're shooting each other. They shutting down places, they're getting shut down because it's March Madness. And then they're going to go against the Trump bringer, the truth bringer, because Trump got put in office by the Most High. He was 913. I told you this. Don't look at the man who's in that physical flesh. He told the truth against everything. The truth is Mayat. Truth, justice, righteousness, balance, harmony, order, what they call it, propriety, which is 7 principles of Mayat. Then you deal with the 7 universal creations. You're dealing with general laws and everything like that. But the devil don't want no general. He wants you to, some man claiming to have a baby. A man can't have no goddamn baby. 2 men can't have no baby. That's destruction. 2 women can't have no baby. That's destruction. Oh, we got drag shows. Drag queens. I drag them motherfuckers all over the goddamn planet. And put them back in the goddamn pigs. Yes, I said it. That's the power of the Most High. Amun. The true ancient Kemet world. Unto. Power of the South Africans, or what they call the Bantu, the Pygmies. No more. No more of this bullshit. That's doggone. That's still the power of the Most High force. Wow. All these people still talk about all these different tribes, but they're still talking about the same ancient divine essence of the Most High. They humble people, but when that power, that force come back, which is the soul, the sun gonna burn shit up. And it's gonna make shit burn from the inside out. So they say, oh, super war trying to create. Yeah, the evil gonna get burnt up inside of here. I'm not gonna give a goddamn about this shit. A house divided cannot stand. So the White House ain't pure. So I don't know what y'all talk about out here. This is democracy bull crap, rich against poor. It ain't gonna happen in my watch. So go figure that one out. This 913. This that true rabbi wisdom. I told you everything in advance before it happened. So get outside the box, living by theories of Satanists and scientists. Get back inside the circle of truth, which is the womb, the life force, the Most High. Stand in the circle of truth. Don't worry about all that fake bull crap like that, because the circle is the circle where they made a church about, but they ain't got no church out here. The Most High don't be inside no goddamn church. The Most High right here coming to your lives. direct. 9:13. You learn more from this than you learn in your colleges. All the fake ass people on YouTube claim to be prophets and gurus. They got millions of followers. Their heads on the cover. They ain't trying to bring you back to unity. They think everybody the same, everybody equal. Ain't no equal out here. The Most High said, set apart, be set apart. Don't be part of this world. Come out of her, my people. So if you're dealing with the Most High claim to be Jesus, you'll come out of their ways. Oh, God just blessed me for this good job I got. Oh, ain't no goddamn blessing. That's trickery. You ain't around no people that love you just like you, dressed like white, being set apart from the whole world. When I go to a place, I look around and say, look at all these people. I see some people growing beards and stuff. Yeah, they got on baseball caps, Dale Earnhardt caps, LeBron James caps. Girls showing their bodies, titties, breasts look like the booty on their chest. Because they look too tatas, cleavage. Number like some G-string. Oh, the worst thing I saw, they got them motherfuckers, like a businessman up downtown around Hillsborough, Nebraska with some G-strings on and 12 o'clock on the Sabbath. Oh, why you out there on the Sabbath? Oh, I had to take the goddamn higher into the good service. And I saw that goddamn junk. I said, oh, I'm sick of this crap. This is just disgusting. All the goddamn heathens and demons and everybody moving down to Tampa, Florida, like you're going to be good down here in Tampa, Florida. Just let you know they going to get it. Like no other else place, Florida gonna get it. Too many heathens here. But if you're right, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You got some head in your heart, you got to worry about that. You in that black and white bullshit, oh, you're in the real estate. Real estate is your goddamn body. That's the real estate of the Most High. That's the heritage. That's the inheritance. Oh, this other fake shit, that shit ain't real. That shit on paper. Paper get burnt up. Like everybody else will get burnt up. I hate to do it like that, but I gotta just keep it real, ETH, it real. 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect. When you gonna make a new video? What you need to see me for? You can't see the spirit? You can't see what you're breathing? You can't even see your food being cooked because you don't grow your own food. Oh, you're just gonna read a book. Oh, this is what you see in the Bible. Bible's, that's chronology of the sun. That's your umbilical cord. That's been tampered with. That's what they cut the umbilical cord off in the hospital where you're dying at. That's what the Bible is, the biblical thing. Yeah, there's some truth in it. You'll get some of the truth, but it's been changed up. You don't know who you are. You think you this. You think you that. You think you from this nation, da-da-da. There ain't no nativity there. And they say they do this fake crap that 23, whatever, the ancestral bull crap. How can they give you some DNA or something they don't know about? Just get it from the people they say and try to say everybody this, but everybody still go back to so-called Africa. Why they want your DNA so bad? See, they know some people, DNA goes way back further and they ain't got no records for that crap. Because the Most High recorded everything is inside the rocks. You want some history, go buy a rock, lick a goddamn big-ass rock. Go pick up some train rocks and put them inside the house. The rocks is vibrating at a slower pace. The rocks is the stone. But y'all get these fake rock houses out here and y'all love that bull crap. I said get back to nature. Nature's natural rules. Plant it. Plant your feet. Plant it. You planted it because that's what the Most High plans for you. Your ethics. Ethics is life, love. But a lot of people don't want that. They want to be leaders. How can you be a leader? Because a leader is an elder. An elder is somebody who's following the ancient ways. Sacred, secret. But you don't know you're inside the land of bondage right now. So how you going to be a Christian in the land of bondage? You're not ready for it. 13 love. I'm out. Thank you, Mama.
Okay, 13 love.
Yeah, make sure you post this as soon as you get it together.
Okay.
This that absolute power. This that, I don't know the name. Call it what you want to call it.
Okay.
This that rabbi wisdom of ancestral truth 913. The Most High is real, or whatever. Name one of them. I love everybody out there who got true love for me. You others, you gonna see. The Most High is real. I'm out.